Second shot here on the first. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. Very crafty, that shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Currently at +1 for the day. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
And he's safely on the green. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. That'll sting a bit. Big putt for par coming up. Looks like they may have pushed that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Currently at 2 over par. We have a par 3 on this one.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This one will run uphill.
No, that's too bad.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at 4 over for the day. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Yeah, that one will play. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Ah, that's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And he's down there.
The breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Oh, that was pure. Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Ah, the dreaded shove. Always hurts on the greens. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
This one might roll into the rough. This would be a great up and down from this spot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed. Just 3 feet to the cup. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Just not enough gas.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Sitting at 7 over for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Coming off a streak of 3 bogeys. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par.
They're nicely holed. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
This one might need to get down a little. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Wow, that's misjudged. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that's for a bogey. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Needs this one to kick right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Super shot, that. Currently at 7 over par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Ooh, that almost went down. Bogey putt coming up here. Oh, just missed. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Ooh, right by the hole. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Sitting at 10 over par for the day. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
And he needs this to save par. That was a gallant attempt. And this one will be for bogey. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Time to face a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made. Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hold. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
This one should find the rough.
Looks like they pushed this one.
Bad got a little out of control, I think.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Currently plus 13 for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well. This one's going to the right.
That's straight into the trees. Coming off a streak of 4 bogeys. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Appears to have overcooked this one. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Attaboy, good shot. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. That gets the job done. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
A bit wild on approach there.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
This is their 5th shot. Putting for bogey.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
That was a narrow miss. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be